Welcome to Product Chronicles, where we break down how tech products take over the world or quietly reshape entire industries. Today's subject: Pinterest, the platform that started as a simple visual bookmarking tool and evolved into one of the most influential discovery engines in the internet. By the end of this video, you'll know how Pinterest transformed from a failed startup idea into a billion-dollar platform. Why it's not just a social network but a visual search engine, the product strategies that made it a must-have for businesses and brands, why Pinterest has struggled to keep up with changing user habits, why product managers can learn from its successes and missteps. The story of Pinterest begins in 2009 with Ben Zilberman, a former Google employee who left his job to build a startup, but his first attempt, a complete flop. Before Pinterest, Zilberman launched an app called Tote, a mobile shopping catalog that failed to gain traction. The app was meant to serve as a mobile storefront, allowing users to browse and buy products seamlessly. However, the technology for mobile payments was still underdeveloped and user adoption lagged. But there was one unexpected insight: users weren't primarily using Tote to buy products, they were saving images of things they liked, almost like a virtual scrapbook. Zilberman saw an opportunity. Instead of focusing on e-commerce, what if they created a platform just for collecting and organizing images? He partnered with Evan Sharp, a former architecture student with a keen eye for design, and together they started working on a prototype. In 2010, Pinterest was born, a virtual pinboard for inspiration, planning, and discovery. The problem? Nobody cared. The first year was painfully slow. Zilberman and his team struggled to attract users, and investors weren't convinced that platform had real potential. Zilberman resorted to personally emailing early adopters, offering phone calls and direct support just to keep them engaged. He even printed out Pinterest sign-up invitations and handed them out at design meetups, hoping the right audience would take notice. It wasn't until bloggers and designers began embedding Pinterest links into their content that the platform finally started gaining traction. Lifestyle and fashion bloggers loved the visual format, using Pinterest to curate ideas for outfits, home decor, and event planning. Soon the platform became a go-to destination for inspiration. And when it did, growth was explosive. By 2011, Pinterest had millions of users, and it was one of the fastest growing websites in history at the time.
It's gonna be some kind of a record!
While most people think of Pinterest as a social network, it's actually something else entirely: a visual search engine. Unlike Instagram or Facebook, where users post updates and interact with friends, Pinterest users come with intent. They are planning weddings, home renovations, vacations, and projects. This fundamental difference has shaped Pinterest's product strategy from the start, focusing on discovery rather than connection. Instead of a traditional social feed, Pinterest developed an advanced recommendation system powered by computer vision technology, identifying objects and themes within images, allowing for smart categorization of pins, user behavior modeling, analyzing not just clicks but saves, scrolls, and time spent on each pin to predict engagement patterns. Smart search algorithms. Unlike Google's text-based search, Pinterest relies on visual discovery to surface related ideas, making the system uniquely effective for inspiration-based queries. One of the Pinterest key innovations is context-aware search, which refines recommendations based on evolving user behavior. If a user starts searching for home decor ideas, the system will adapt and prioritize related themes like color palettes and furniture styles, creating a highly personalized discovery journey. Another unique product feature: Lens. Pinterest's AI-powered image search tool allows users to upload photos and get instant recommendations for similar items, bridging the gap between offline and online discovery. This innovation put Pinterest ahead in the visual search space even before tech giants like Google integrated similar tools. By focusing on long-term value rather than real-time engagement, Pinterest built an entirely different kind of experience, one where posts, pins remain relevant for months or even years. Instead of disappearing in hours like on Twitter or TikTok, this longevity makes Pinterest uniquely valuable for businesses and advertisers, offering an evergreen content model rather than a fleeting one.
This is evergreen. This is how we defeat the sick.
Despite Pinterest's massive user base, monetization was a challenge. Unlike social platforms that thrive on engagement, Pinterest's model wasn't built for constant interaction. People came, found ideas, and left. So how did Pinterest turn that into a business? Promoted Pins, a native advertising model where brands pay to have their content appear in search results. Shoppable pins, allowing users to purchase items directly from pins. Affiliate partnerships. Pinterest experimented with driving traffic to e-commerce sites in exchange for commissions. Pinterest Ads Manager, a self-serve advertising platform that helps businesses create highly targeted ad campaigns. Shopping integration partnerships, collaborations with Shopify and major retailers to enable seamless shopping experience directly on Pinterest. The challenge: balancing monetization with user experience. Pinterest needed to make money without cluttering the feed with ads. Their solution: seamless integration. Unlike traditional banner ads, Pinterest paid content looks almost identical to organic content, creating a more natural discovery experience. Instead of interrupting users' behavior, Pinterest ads were designed to enhance the discovery process, making them more effective than traditional social media advertising. Another major revenue driver: the rise of social commerce. Pinterest product team recognized that users weren't just searching for inspiration, they were looking for products they could actually buy. This insight led to features like Shop the Look, allowing users to tap on parts of an image to purchase specific items featured in a pin. Shopping spotlights, curated product recommendations from influencers and experts. Catalog uploads for brands, enabling businesses to upload entire product catalog, making Pinterest an extension of their e-commerce strategy. And the strategy works. By 2021, Pinterest ad revenue exceeded $2 billion annually. But there was a bigger problem ahead. As competitors doubled down on video and real-time shopping experiences, Pinterest had to figure out how to evolve beyond static images without alienating its core user base. The next few years would determine whether Pinterest could keep up in the fast-changing world of social commerce.
Knowing when not to quit, that's always harder than throwing in the towel. Don't assume you can't handle a tough situation. You don't know that until you try. But you can't solve your problems by running away from them. That just makes things worse.
Pinterest isn't the only platform fighting for visual discovery. The competitive landscape has shifted dramatically, and the pressure to stay relevant is stronger than ever. Its biggest rivals come from multiple angles, each offering a distinct challenge. Instagram, initially a simple photo-sharing app, Instagram has aggressively expanded into e-commerce, video content, and AI-driven recommendations. Features like Instagram Shopping, Reels, and AI-powered personalized feeds make it a direct threat to Pinterest's dominance in visual inspiration. TikTok, the engagement king, has transformed the way people discover trends. A TikTok algorithm outperforms Pinterest in terms of real-time engagement and virality, making it the preferred discovery tool for younger audiences. Google and AI search. With tools like Google Lens and AI-powered image recognition, users no longer need Pinterest to find similar images. Google's AI can now directly recommend products, styles, and decor based on an uploaded photo, making it a powerful alternative. Ads and Amazon. For users who browse Pinterest for shopping inspiration, direct e-commerce competitors like Ads and Amazon offer a faster, more seamless buying experience without needing a separate app for discovery. While Pinterest has a unique position, its product teams face several key challenges. Keeping users engaged for longer sessions. Unlike TikTok or Instagram, where users endlessly scroll, Pinterest sessions are often shorter. How can encourage users to spend more time on the platform? Then, adapting to AI-driven discovery. Competitors like Google are using AI-powered visual search engines to recommend personalized results in real time. Pinterest must innovate its recommendations algorithms to match this shift. Integrated video without losing its identity. TikTok and Instagram dominate short-form video, while Pinterest DNA is rooted in static images. Pinterest has experimented with idea pins and story pins, but adaptation has been slow. Evolving beyond inspiration, Pinterest thrives as a planning and discovery platform, but that's not enough to compete in today's social media landscape. Can it expand its iterative features like shopping and influencer engagement without sacrificing its brand? Pinterest product teams are actively working on multiple strategies to defend their position. First, AI-enhanced personalization. Pinterest is investing in machine learning to make recommendations more tailored to user preferences, much like TikTok's For You page, but focused on long-term interests. Secondly, e-commerce deep integration. Collaborations with Shopify and major retailers allow businesses to integrate product catalogs directly into Pinterest, making it a more direct shopping platform. Third, shoppable video content. The rise of video commerce has forced Pinterest to rethink its strategy. The introduction of video pins that link directly to purchase options is a direct response to TikTok's influence on social shopping. Fourth, augmented reality integration. Pinterest has experimented with virtual try-ons for makeup and home decor. Expanding AR capabilities could set it apart from competitors by offering immersive shopping experiences. Fifth, paid creator tools. To compete with Instagram and TikTok, Pinterest is testing monetization tools for content creators, encouraging them to publish exclusive content and tutorials within the platform. Pinterest Journey offers a masterclass in product evolution, how a simple idea transformed into a billion-dollar business, and how even the most successful platform must constantly adapt to shifting user behaviors, technological advancement, and fierce competition. Innovation can come from failure. Not every startup succeeds on its first try. Thought failed, but its core insight, people love collecting and organizing inspiration, became the foundation of Pinterest. The lesson here: sometimes failure is just part of the process of finding the right product market fit. Many of today's biggest tech companies started with different ideas before pivoting to their ultimate success. Market positioning matters. Pinterest didn't try to be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Instead of focusing on real-time social engagement, it built a visual search engine for discovery, a niche that no other major platform had prioritized. If you are building a product, defining your unique value proposition early on is key. Competing head-to-head with tech giants on their terms is almost impossible, but finding an underutilized space in the market can be a game changer. User intent is everything. Unlike traditional social networks where users engage to connect with others, Pinterest capitalized on a different kind of user behavior: intent-driven browsing. Users come to Pinterest looking for inspiration, whether it's for home decor, fashion, recipes, or travel. Understanding why users come to your product and building around that core behavior is critical to long-term success. Gamification and habit formation work. Pinterest's product strategy relies on creating habits rather than chasing short-term engagement. Features like personalized recommendations, curated boards, and evergreen content encouraged users to return regularly, even without the social pressure that drives engagement on platforms like Instagram or TikTok. The takeaway: habit-building mechanisms can drive retention even without traditional engagement loops. Monetization can't be an afterthought. Pinterest struggled for years to develop a sustainable revenue model. Unlike ad-driven platforms that rely on constant engagement, Pinterest had to develop a monetization strategy that enhanced rather than interrupted the user experience. Promoted pins, shopping integrations, and AI-driven commerce were smart solutions, but monetization planning should happen early in a product's lifecycle, not years down the line. Adapt or get left behind. The rise of video content, AI-powered search, and social commerce forced Pinterest to rethink its strategy. While its core user base remains strong, it faces increasing pressure to integrate new features without losing what made it unique. The lesson: no product can stay the same forever. Adaptation is the key to survival. The future of Pinterest, where does it go from here? Pinterest is still a powerhouse, but its ability to remain relevant depends on how well it balances inspiration, commerce, and engagement. Can it successfully integrate short-form video without alienating its users? Will AI-driven search replace Pinterest's core value proposition? Can it compete with TikTok and Instagram in social commerce? What do you think? Does Pinterest still have a future, or will TikTok and AI-powered search make it obsolete? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this breakdown, make sure to subscribe. No aggressive reminders, I promise.